on a day that families are gathering to celebrate Easter and having a long weekend together. A number of families are devastated over some fatal crashes that have occurred over the last couple of days. Yesterday afternoon at Doyleson, a motor vehicle crash has claimed the life of an 8-year-old girl. Her 9-year-old brother is in a very critical condition in hospital, as well as her 12-year-old brother in serious condition. 4 other female adults from that crash were injured. A very sad day, and a reminder to drivers about driving in wet conditions on roadways that are slippery, where you lose control. We also had a crash at Maxville on Friday afternoon where a vehicle has travelled the wrong side of the road. Again, wet conditions have contributed to this crash. We are asking everybody to take your time on our roads. These fatal crashes, the death of a young girl and a lady already this weekend, brings home to life about driving carefully, about staying on the right side of the road, about slowing down in wet weather, and certainly the tragic consequences should be a lesson to us all about driving to survive, being responsible for our actions and making sure we get there safely. We also have reports this morning of a pedestrian crash at Parramatta. The pedestrian has life-threatening injuries, and certainly another tragedy that didn't need to occur. So again, it's about being careful on the roads. It's about making sure you take your time, but importantly, don't be impatient. Make sure you get there safely.
Statistically, how's this year looking compared to others?
Look, certainly last year there was 2 fatal crashes over the whole of Easter period. So far we've had two deaths on our road, so figures are terrible there. Injury crashes and major crashes are down, but look, it is going to be another wet day tomorrow. People travelling back from all across New South Wales back to Sydney need to get the message about driving in wet weather, reduced visibility, slowing down and getting there safely. Don't take risks. And I say if you don't need to be on the road, don't be on the road, stay at home.
Would you say in the past Easter Monday has been kind of the day where most of the accidents happen, I guess?
It hasn't in the past, but again we're bracing for what might be tomorrow. A lot of traffic coming back. It is still school holidays, so some people will be staying longer, but a lot of traffic back. People become impatient. That impatience leads to making mistakes, and in wet weather particularly, a mistake can be fatal, as we know.
What kind of numbers of people out on patrol do you have, officers out on patrol?
Look, certainly we have our total 450 vehicles and more than 1,200 Highway Patrol officers patrolling the road, supported by general duty. So we have plenty of officers out there, high profile, high visibility. I counted 13 cars between Kempsey and Sydney on Friday, 13 Highway Patrol vehicles on the road on the way back. So a lot of presence out there, but people still making mistakes, and these crashes over the last couple of days, these fatal crashes, has been a driver making a mistake.
Can you tell us more about the Easter road safety campaign that you're doing at the moment, like in terms of social media?
Look, certainly we have our Drive to Survive and our hashtag for that. We're making sure that people see what's going on if they're literate in the technology area, seeing what happens live, photos from crash scenes, messages from police about driving safely, driving to the road conditions.
What about infringements? Have you seen any, apart from the fatalities, have you seen any good or bad statistics there?
Look, certainly there's been a lot of speeding infringements issued over this period, but disturbingly this morning at one location in Sutherland, 3 people have been caught drink driving this morning already. One was a high range drink drive. So we are seeing people not guess the message, not doing the right thing in our roads, and they have a fatality waiting to happen or kill somebody else.
Thank you very much.
Pleasure.